can't beat him. Join him. Those were the only words that Randy Orton had to say back on SmackDown Live on October 25th, 2016, when he surprisingly turned on Kane, when Kane was in a match against, at the time, Orton's arch rival, Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton then would join the Wyatt family. Every week, I kept thinking the turn would happen. I kept thinking to myself, this is going to be just like Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. He briefly joins the Wyatt family to gain the trust, but it just wasn't just that. It wasn't just a 2-week run. WWE, Ryan Ward's SmackDown Live went the distance with this. And although this turn may have happened technically last week, I waited another week just to see what would happen. To see if Randy Orton would be the face, or if it was Randy Orton staying the heel and Bray Wyatt turning face. But I gave it one more episode of SmackDown before I came up here, despite Smarkout moment making it official last week after the great way he did so. Randy Orton is now a babyface once again. Welcome to another edition of WWE Turn Alert. I will talk about the face turn of Randy Orton tonight. We knew this was coming. And as I said before, I kept thinking it was going to be this week. Then the next week. Then the week after that. Then the pay-per-view after that. Could have been at the Survivor Series. Could have been at TLC when they were going for the tag titles. Could have been at the Royal Rumble. But then once the Royal Rumble hit, and Randy Orton ended up winning the Rumble. Even though I think it would have been a little more interesting to have it the opposite way around. Have Bray Wyatt win the Rumble. Instead, Randy Orton won. And people were definitely worried, and I was a little worried too. How are they going to make this possible to Mania? We knew this match was coming. Even though I predicted a triple threat in my final card, and AJ Styles in it, because AJ Styles is much better than fighting Shane McMahon, I'll get by it. This may not be the greatest decision for Wrestlemania for SmackDown Live, but with the effort they're putting in the writing, I've enjoyed this feud. I thought that Randy Orton would turn on Bray Wyatt back at Survivor Series whenever he was our Team SmackDown. But that was just another way of Randy Orton building up that trust. They won the tag titles together, Orton and Wyatt, at TLC. They would drop them on the last SmackDown of 2016 before the new year to American Alpha. That's when the tension started happening. Luke Harper was slowly growing more jealous, thinking that Bray Wyatt had lost faith in him and had more faith in Randy Orton. That was the case, as Luke Harper would then be diminished from the Wyatt family after a loss to Randy Orton at the last SmackDown before the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton would then win the Royal Rumble. He would go on to have a match against the former Wyatt family member, Luke Harper, at Elimination Chamber, and he beat him. Bray Wyatt cleanly then won the WWE title for the first time at the Elimination Chamber when he pinned both John Cena and AJ Styles clean. And then the following night, they had their rematch. Bray Wyatt, John Cena, AJ Styles for the title. Afterwards, Randy Orton came out. Even though we've been thinking that this was when the turn would happen, when Bray Wyatt was high, this is pretty much a turn on him saying, I got you this high, now I'm going to bring you down. But that wasn't enough. Orton then gained the trust even more in Bray Wyatt. He said that, as long as you're the master, I am the servant. I refuse to face you at WrestleMania. The following week, a Battle Royal happened. 10-man Battle Royal. It was a controversial ending between Luke Harper and AJ Styles. Excuse me, I almost said Luke Styles. They had a match the following week. AJ Styles won that match. Even though I was expecting at the time a triple threat then between Harper, Wyatt, and Orton, I thought maybe we're going to get the triple threat or just AJ Styles versus Bray Wyatt, which is how it doubt to happen. And Bray Wyatt thought he had his sights set. And mentioned how Randy Orton had been given the keys to the kingdom. And that's where he was. But then Orton came on the Titantron. He told Bray that he is in his world. But it's not his! as he said earlier. If you can't beat him, join him. But then think of this. When you join him, and it's the right time, screw him! And what did Orton do? He stood right by the rocking chair, right above where the Sister Abigail lies. He then put lighter fluid all over the Wyatt family compound, both inside and outside. Left a trail of lighter fluid. Lit the match. He's coming for you, Bray. Burn down the Wyatt family compound. I did not expect that to be the way that Randy Orton turned on Bray Wyatt. And it was unreal. Tonight, Orton and Styles had the match to finally come down to who would be the number one contender. A great match, and Orton won. Orton and Wyatt are going on to WrestleMania. I'm interested to see what happens next going forward. I still hope that this is going to lead to Bray Wyatt still retaining the title at WrestleMania, even though I can see Randy Orton winning it. But let's see what happens. SmackDown Live continues next Tuesday night in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I'll be in attendance with my friend Daniel Gaiza. Check him out on YouTube as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. What are your thoughts on Randy Orton turning on Bray Wyatt? Leave down in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel, like this video for more content to come. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirboy93, and stay tuned for more WWE Tournament.